just have to do a rant for us, mommy here. After finding out that the police officer, Craig Brownlow, will not be charged in Johnny Hurley's death, wrongful death, his murder. It's just astonishing after what happened last year, okay? After George Floyd, who was, wrongfully killed, in my opinion. I don't want to see a cop sitting on anyone like that. But how that was corporate-sponsored riots around the nation, okay? And George Floyd was not a good dude. He may have been being a better person, but at one point in his life, he held a pregnant woman at gunpoint. You can't do that. That means you've imposed and you've lost the game of life at that point. So he's not a good person. It was wrong that he died. But here we have Johnny Hurley here in Nevada, who stopped what would have been a mass shooting. The man was crazy. He was coming after his wife and all her coworkers, and there's a splash pad in the area with the fountains for the kids. A bus was supposed to be there with a bunch of kids, but they were late. And then Johnny ran towards the man and took him down. And then what happened? Then a cop came and killed Johnny. And he gets away with it. He gets away with it. As far as I know, he's still working on the force. I found his address, or an address that could be his. I don't know. I figured they were, leaving all this time so that he could switch his house into a trust name or something. I'm surprised if that is his address. I don't know. Just wild times. And I'm just, how did people last year get duped into putting black screens up for George Floyd? They put black screens up or profile pics or whatever they posted was black screens. And they did it because Facebook told them to. Because Facebook and the corporate BLM told them to. What's Johnny going to get? People don't even know his fucking name. Johnny Hurley. People don't even know his fucking name. People don't even know what happened. The world knew what happened to George Floyd, but people don't even know about what happened in Nevada on June 21st. Wild. Yeah, June 21st is when it happened. So July, August, September, October. Not till 4 months later did they name the officer who did it. And you know what's absolutely sick? Is right after it happened, the local news was all cop, cop, cop. Every article is, the cops, the cops. They had 5 fucking cop parades, including a procession of a bunch of cops to take the police officer who did pass away and get killed. But they never mentioned Johnny for 3 or 4 days. And they lied. I have a firefighter friend who was there getting briefed, and they lied and said the bad guy had killed Johnny Hurley at first. So they lied to their own workers. I am so livid about this. He was literally a good guy. He's what all of us hope to be, where we could be a good member of the community and we could save people. And he was just murdered for no fucking reason. After he did the cop's job, then they murdered him. Driving me nuts. I'm so sick of people fighting left and right bullshit when our fucking enemy is the government. I'm so tired of it. I don't know how people can still do this crap. How are people still on board with the COVID shit or anything left, right, politicized? I do not understand. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of having to justify all this shit? I'm tired having to think about how you have to justify all this shit. It exhausts me. For fuck's sake. I don't get it. I don't get how people are so stuck in Facebook and the social acceptance that they can be controlled so easily to put a fucking black screen up. But for anybody else who dies, they don't give a fuck because they weren't told to on their Facebook, and their friends didn't put a little thing around their photo. So messed up. This world is messed up. And I'm so tired. Like I said, I'm tired of the left and the right fighting when we have a real enemy to fight. A real enemy who is ruining our lives, ruining our society, ruining everything. And people are just yeah, that's okay. That's what they got to do. They don't. Fuck the state. Fuck everything that's happening. Fuck anybody who's still pro-state or a statist. You need to fuck the fuck off.